I am playing Runescape alone. Consider it single-player Runescape.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The first time I have logged on to Iron Mammal officially alongside Bad Boy 3. It is time to start Iron Mammal.
Iron Man mode in RuneScape has become a big hit in the community. Many creators have posted progression videos and other content around this game mode, but where did it get its start? Years ago, Diablo introduced a hardcore mode, meaning if you died on the character, it was gone and not playable anymore. But before this, players definitely would restrict themselves to not using shops or playing with other players and doing everything solo. In 2014, Bodhi made his one-man army series, where he made a character that was based around being a solo RuneScape player. He only allowed himself to use store-bought items or items that he received from drops. This limited him to not being able to buy any items that were sold by players in the general store. He played the game as if he was the only player in the game while he leveled. Now this was a PvP account, so he did allow himself to use items that he PK'd, but only if he had the requirements to get those items. Bodhi may not have been the first person to do an Iron Man based account, but he is definitely the inspiration behind Jagex's next move. Bodhi started his series in May, and just a few short months later, in the middle of October of 2014, Jagex released the official Iron Man mode that would restrict player accounts to make them self-sufficient. This release brought Iron Man mode and Ultimate Iron Man mode, which was restricted accounts even further to not allowing them to use banks. This specific game mode was accredited to a player named Iron No Bank and is part of the game's dialogue today. In November of 2016, Hardcore Iron Man mode was released, limiting players on their Iron Man accounts to one life that was valid on the high scores. Now, unlike Diablo, if the character died, their status was removed, but the account was not. When this happened, the high scores would have a cross through the player's name, showing where they achieved before death. The community has had a lot of great clips on hardcores losing their lives, some to unfortunate disconnects as well, and even a streamer losing his status willingly for a charity event.
I want you to listen to me here real quick. It was 3,400 hours of a video game character. I promise you that there are kids out there that would love to have 3,400 more hours in this world.
Group irons were released later, allowing players to join in groups and take on the mode, only sharing between those characters. This could be much less challenging in the eyes of people who have been playing Iron Man accounts since the start, but it's still great content to watch other streamers go together and team up on this. Now, I personally never played an Iron Man account until recently. I'm not an expert at the game, but have been playing it since I was about 8 years old, on and off. I recently started playing this game mode, and I have to say, it's honestly the best decision I ever made. Ask me once I go on a pretty big dry streak, and I might feel different though. What I personally like about it is that I have the ability to learn the game from a different point of view. I'm spending a huge amount of time on the wiki just trying to find items for the questing that I've been doing. There's a huge Iron Man guide that I also found on Reddit, but to me this kind of takes away the fun of learning the game out. When you have someone telling you each and every step to take, it really just doesn't make me feel like I would be self-efficient afterwards. I would say this has given me a much bigger appreciation for the game, and some of the activities I never liked, for instance, questing those low levels out on this Iron Man account has been a great thing to do, to unlock teleports and things that you just take for granted that you could just buy right from the Grand Exchange. My in-game name for my Iron Man is Plump Viking, and I wanted to thank you for watching this video. I'm a small-time content creator, and I'm looking to be putting more content out there. Let me know in the comments if you have an Iron Man and how long you've been playing one, or if you're thinking about starting one. I've linked my new community Discord in the description as well, as long as all of my social media. I plan on doing my first ever live stream on Twitch in just a couple of weeks, so make sure to subscribe for more information on that. Thank you again for watching, and happy scaping.